We'll start out today standing. So come to your mat with a nice comfortable stance here. Not too wide, just comfortable. Feet are a little wider than hip width distance. Okay, maybe you've been sitting quite a bit today. We're gonna release the week and build up some energy for the weekend, and also then work on some calming poses so that when it is time to go to bed an hour earlier, we'll be ready. So let's just move around a little bit. Just wake your body up. Woo, start moving around. Oh yeah, that feels good. Inhaling and exhaling. Yeah. So let's go ahead and start with some nice twisting. Side to side, let the hands tap the body, waking the body up. And then the arms start to come up to shoulder height and stay long. And now we're just really twisting. The arms are coming higher. And we're having our own little yoga party with our arms waving in the air. And then starting to come back down. And as the hands really, tap the body, we're just kind of waking up various energy centers. Inhale and exhale. And then just come back to standing. Now, we're going to take the feet hip width distance apart, settle the breath out, and deepen the breath. So a nice deep inhale through the nose, way into the belly. And then exhaling, belly button to spine. Nice deep inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And keeping things soft, maybe taking the feet back a little wider. We're going to inhale, sweep the arms up, look up, exhale, bring the arms back forward. So inhale, look up, exhale, forward. So what does this move remind you of? I know if you were not muted, you would be saying cats and cows, cats and cows. Yeah, something like that, right? Inhale and exhale. Woo, open it up. Shoulders are releasing here too. So taking the spine forward and back. And then the next time your hands are to your legs, just put your right hand on your right thigh, your left hand on your left thigh, and come into a more structured cat and cow. Arch and look up and round. Arch and look up and round. And just a few times in a standing cat-cow. And then as you round your back, your spine this time, tuck your chin, and let your hands roll up your legs, shoulders back and down. We're going to take the legs nice and strong now, feet hip width distance apart for some crescents. So inhale the arms up, take your right wrist in your left hand, keep your right foot planted as you tilt over to the left. And then come back up and switch. Left wrist in the right hand. And up, and we're going tilting back over to the left and up and to the right. Oh yes, really opening that side body, turning your body into a little crescent here, left and right. Taking it to the left now and staying here as you press your right foot strongly into your mat. Extend the arms, inhale. And bring the arms up and tilt over to the right now. Extending the arms, little core action going on here. The left foot's pressing in, the right fingertips are pressing away from you. Inhale. We're going to go soft hips, soft knees, gentle forward fold. And up. Ooh, gentle forward fold. And up. Now as you come up next time, bring your right heel up. Up with the right heel. And down. Up with the left heel. And down. Adding a little element of balance here. Double heels, lift. And down. There you go. Heel or knee. Up. And down. heel or knee on the other side. And down, double heels or double knees up. No, don't do double knees, thank you. And down, heel or knee up and down. All right, let's keep going. Hi. I see you. All right, up and down. Keep going. So you're lifting heel or knee. Heel, heel, double heel, or knee, knee, double heel. Loosening things up and rolling in and out of a little bit of balance here. So the next time you do double heel, you'll kind of be even and come back to standing. Inhale and exhale and just feel that balance. Take your time. Don't stop if you're not done yet. Always finish your sequence. We're just meeting back in mountain pose. Inhale and exhale. So let's get a bit of release going on. Come to the top of your mat, okay? And we're going to step back to crescent. So we're going to bring the right leg back, the right heel is up, and the left knee is bending here, okay? Bring the arms forward, reach, 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 and then bring the arms overhead, inhale. Okay, so we were talking about release. Take a breath here while we stand here, okay? Getting comfortable in the crescent lunge. If you start to feel too wobbly, just bring your back foot down. So we're going to inhale with the arms up and then exhale the arms behind. You have not collapsed here, your core is working. Inhale the arms up. Exhale the arms behind. Inhale the arms up. Now really let it out. As you bring the arms behind. Inhale the arms up. Bring the arms behind. Stay here now. Fix your gaze. We're going into a balance of airplane. Start to bring your back leg in and see if the back leg wants to raise any amount. Try not to look straight down because that's where you'll go. Take your gaze on the diagonal. Bring your back foot down, front knee bends, arms overhead, and step forward and release. Is everybody okay with that? Or can we move on with that? Okay. If you have any questions, let me know. All right, so the feet are hip width distance apart. We're doing the same thing on the left. Slide your left foot back, right knee bends, left heel is lifted. We're going up with the arms, finding crescent lunge here, okay? Inhale and exhale, and just feeling really nice and established here, okay? The heel is up, but again, if you start to get uncomfortable, bring your foot down. Another helpful thing here is let your thighs head toward each other, just the energy of your thighs heading toward each other, okay? And that will bring you extra stability. Inhale, and as you exhale, draw your arms behind you. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, draw the hands behind. Inhale the arms up, we're gonna let it go. Inhale the arms up. Exhale through the mouth. Let that weight go. Inhale up. Exhale. Hold here. Now think about moving into airplane. Fix your gaze and play with your back legs. See what happens. Good. Take your back foot down. The heel is lifted. The toes are down. You come back into that crescent. High crescent lunge here. And step forward. Okay, are we good? Okay. All right, so let's come back to mountain pose at the top of your mat. Yes. Inhale and exhale. We're going to do that one more time on each side, right? So now you know what we're doing. Just go at your own pace. 4 breaths, and floating into a balance. So right leg steps back, right foot back, heel is lifted, left knee over the ankle, tracking through the center of the toe. Arms are forward and up. Crescent lunge, inhale. Exhale the arms back. That core should be working each and every time. Inhale up. Exhale, arms back. Inhale up. Exhale. Now this time we're going to lift. Inhale, exhale, and lift. Airplane. Now if airplane isn't working for you, just keep your right toes gently on the mat. Bring your right foot back down, bend your left knee, return to Crescent Lunge. Remember those thighs are energetically trying to find each other, and step forward and release. Ready on the left. Left leg back. Heel is lifted unless you're preferring your foot to be flat. Inhale, arms up, and then we go 3 times. Inhale, exhale back. Inhale up, exhale back. Inhale up, exhale back. And now the next time, inhale up and exhale into airplane. Play with it. Nice. And bring your back foot down, bend your front knee, arms up, and step forward. Inhale and exhale. All right, let's work our way down. So we're at the top of the mat now. Feel the breath as it's starting to move freely through your body, right? We're standing nice and straight here. We're in mountain pose, nice and strong. The breath is moving freely. It can get to the crown of your head, the tips of your toes, the tips of your fingers. Let's take a nice deep inhale and just exhale, release. Whew. Sweep the arms up now. As you inhale, swan dive. Bring your hands to your thighs and come into a half lift. Look up. Exhale your hands down, and we're going to step back to downward facing dog. So we're just going to go straight to down dog here. Okay, fingers are spread wide. Bend one knee and then the other. Now press one heel down and hold as the other knee bends, and then switch sides. So a nice little calf stretch going on here. And then raise both heels, bend your knees, shoot your hips back and up, and then keeping your hips where they are, let your legs straighten as your heels melt toward the earth. Oh, nice little stretch for the back of the legs. Bring the knees down and sit off to the side. Take your legs forward. Inhale and exhale. All right. So we're going to do a little bit of forward folding here. The legs are straight. The spine is long. Okay? Inhale the arms out to the side. And as you exhale, lean back. Your core kicks in right here. The heels of your hands come together. Now interlace your fingers, point your index fingers. Inhale, bring your fingers past your toes or toward your toes. And then inhale the arms overhead. Okay. Exhale here. Inhale the arms out. Exhale, lean back. Heels of the hands touching. Interlace the fingers. Inhale, reach forward. Nice long spine. Exhale the arms overhead. Inhale, arms out. One more time. Exhale, lean back. Inhale, reach forward. And exhale, arms up. And bring your hands down by your side. Okay, so that kicked us kind of into high gear. That is something you can do in the morning to help your body wake up, right? But what if it's nighttime and you want to relax? You're going to soften your forward folds, which we'll do at the end of practice, okay? So let's keep going with this one. Take your legs to a V. Just your version of V. Inhale the arms out. Exhale, same thing. Heels of the hands come together. Interlace your fingers and inhale forward. Exhale up. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, arms overhead. One more, inhale, arms out. Exhale, lean back. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, arms overhead. And release. All right, take your legs back together. Give them a nice crazy little shake here. Inhale and exhale. Let's get ready to do some core. So speaking of waking up, water wheel is an excellent way to wake up the hips and the core. So let's do that one, shall we? I know somebody's very happy. I know. I see you there. Double thumbs up from you. Okay. So bend the knees, the feet are hip width distance apart, and we're going to let go of the thighs, bring the hands forward, and slowly, slowly, slowly lower down to the earth. All right, so imagine like you just woke up, right? And it's an hour earlier. Your body doesn't know how to read the clock, so it feels like it's an hour earlier to your body, okay? And you're just laying there, you bend your knees, and then you begin water wheel. So with the right, draw your right knee in. Point your toes, take your leg straight up. Flex your foot, bring your right leg down. That heel is just off the mat. And then bring the right knee back in. Point up, flex down, knee in. Keep going. Make your nice circle. Point up, flex down, knee in. So you're gently waking up your hip and your core here. And the next time your right knee is in, just hold it. Now we'll reverse these. Flex your right foot. Extend the leg out, point up, knee in. Flex out, point up, knee in. Flex out, point up, knee in. Flex out, point up, knee in. Two more like that. Just go in your circle. And then the next time your right knee is in, just hold it in here. Move that right leg a little bit. Let the hip continue to release. And then bring your right foot back down. Take the left knee in. Hands are by your side. Water wheel on the left. We start point up, flex down, knee in. Point up, flex down, knee in. Keep going. The breath is moving. The hips are opening. The core is waking up. Everything's going on here. All good. All good things are happening here. And the next time your knee's in, just hold it in. Okay. And we'll reverse now. So flex your left foot, extend the left leg. That heel is just a few inches off the mat. Point up, knee in. Flex out, point up, knee in. Keep going. Out, up and in. Out, up and in. Out, up and in. One more. Out, up and in. Hold your left knee in. Move that leg around. Let the hip release. Inhale and exhale. Bring your left foot down and just let your knees open and close a little. Gently like butterfly wings. All right. So now the core is saying, well, that is nice, but I'm ready for a little more action, right? So you can sit on your hands here with your palms facing down. Bring both knees in. If this starts to bother you, then go back to the single leg. Both legs up with the toes pointed. Flex both feet. Take it down. Knees in, point up, flex down. We'll do 8. So if you're doing single leg, you're going to do 4 and 4. Knees in, point up, flex down. 4 more. In, up, and down. I think we have 2 more. Last one. Down, knees in, double knee squeeze, rock from side to side. So of course when I said last one, you know what I meant. I meant last one in that direction, right? So go ahead, bring your hands back under your hips, flex your feet, both legs out, point up, and knees in. Keep going, up and in, keep going, out. We're not flinging, right? Everything is about control. 4, 3, 2, and 1 more, out, up, and in, or until you get to 8. And then bring your knees in and just rock side to side. Inhale and exhale. All right, so that was fun, but the obliques feel a little neglected here, so we don't want that to happen. So let's get them. Take your legs straight up. Bring your hands together. You can even interlace your fingers again and point those index fingers like we were just doing. Okay, roll your shoulders and head up and take both hands to the outside of your right leg. Okay, so here we are, a little oblique work here. Bring it back down, roll up, and both hands to the outside of the left leg, and bring it down. Okay, we're going to be moving from here. Bent knees, knees and tabletop is always an option for you. Roll up, both hands to the outside of the right leg. The left leg is going to come down and up. Take it down and up. There it is. We're staying over to the right, just moving that left leg. Whew. And 3, and 2, and 1. Oh, and bring it back down. Take a little break here. Inhale and exhale. 1 more side to go. Legs up, arms long, interlace. Roll up, both hands outside the left leg, right leg down and up, down and up. Few more. And down and up. And when you are done, bring your knees in. Woo. Inhale and exhale. All right, so now, if this were morning, you would be ready for just to greet the day, right? Let's inhale and exhale, bring your feet back down to the mat, and find your way to tabletop. So you could roll off to the side and come to tabletop, or you could bring your knees in, cross at the ankles, roll up and over, and come to tabletop. Whatever adventure you want to have. Inhale and exhale. We wind up in tabletop. Okay? The fingers are spread wide. The knees are right under the hips. Inhale and exhale. And we'll just make a few circles here, okay, just to loosen things up. So we're going to take the body slightly forward in space, to the right, slightly back, and to the left. See how that made a circle? Forward, right, back, left. Forward, right, back, left. Okay, be nice to your knees, give them extra padding. And if that doesn't work, then you just stand up and do a hula. All right, now come back to tabletop, and we're going forward, left, back, right. So just circles the other direction. What's moving here? The hips, the shoulders, right, the legs. So think about this as a releasing type of move. Inhale and exhale. 1 more circle, and you come back to center here. take your arms long forward, so you're walking your hands away from you. Press back through the hips, and then we're coming up and keep going until you're in a knee down plank. Take it back. Now just observe what happens to your arms as you come up, 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 and go forward. You're in a knee down plank. Did your arm muscles just kick into high gear when you did that? Do that 2 more times. Back and forward. Because we're going into a plank. So plank is a seriously muscle-bound pose for us, right? 1 more knee down plank, and then find your happy child's pose. Okay, arms forward or back, whatever works for you. Forehead supported. Knees can be wide apart. Just breathe in your child's pose. And then we're going to come back up to tabletop and come up on the knees. We're going to do gate pose, all right? So come, and you're basically standing on your knees here, right? Now, again, if you need to double up, just take your mat. We always want the knees to be happy. What if your knees hate this? Then stand up and do it this way. Okay, this can be your gate pose tonight, all right? If you're okay here, your knees are down. Take your right leg out to the side, okay? So everybody have, either you're gonna be kneeling or standing, right? Your right hand is on your right leg with your palm facing up. We want the palm up because we don't want to lean into the leg with the right hand. Take your left arm up, inhale, and then slide your right hand down your right leg as you come over and come back up. So gate pose, is everybody okay here? Now notice if you're locking out your knee, keep a micro bend in your knee. We don't want to hyperextend the knee. And up, whew. And over, and up. And now we're going to come with this left hand, let it come all the way down to the mat. So if you're standing, we're going to be going into half moon. You may not want to do this. We're going to, is anybody standing? No? Okay. Take your right leg up, right arm up. So you are in a knee down half moon here. Now we're coming back, gate pose, knee down half moon. Okay. So this is, you're all practiced yogis. That's why we're doing this. This is not a beginner move. This is something for you guys because you're competent in doing this. Take it over. And then we're going to go 1 more time. Gate pose, knee down, half moon. And then just bring your right hand back to your hip and come back up standing on your knees here. Inhale and exhale. So gate pose, just like a gate does, helps move us from one thing to another. We're moving from standard time to daylight saving time. So we're doing gate pose to help that transition. Now we're going to do the same thing on the left. The leg is out, the knee is bent. Left palm is facing up. Right arm by the ear, inhale. And gate pose over to the left. Keep your shoulders stacked here and come up. We're going to do that 2 more times just like that before we start coming into the knee down half moon. And up and over and up. Now we'll take it over, and as you come back, bring your right hand down, left hand to the hip. You could easily stay here or take your left leg up and then maybe even that left arm. Okay, you're not leaning into your hand here. Your core is supporting you. Okay, gate pose, And knee down, half moon. And gate pose. Knee down, half moon. And now take it back up. One more time, gate pose. Knee down, half moon. And then bring your arm down, bring your leg down. Hands and knees here. And we're going to come into downward facing dog. So set yourself up for a nice down dog here. Inhale and exhale. It's a good way to release what we were just working. Okay, shift your hips around. Inhale and exhale. Whew. And then walk your hands towards walk your feet towards your hands. There we go. We're coming to the top of the mat. Hands to the thighs, half lift, forward fold, and float the arms out and up, palms touch. And hands come heart center. All right, so let's just work on a simple sun salutation, right? We'll go through one round together, and then you'll go through the second round. Your body knows this, so you're just going to go through the second round pretty much without a lot of guidance, right? You have to just let go and let your body do what it knows to do. So hands by your side, inhale and exhale. We're in mountain pose. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Take your hands to your thighs and half lift. Take your hands down and find your way to a plank. Your knees are up or down, you're going to plank. Yes, nice strong plank, there you go. Okay, the elbows, the upper arms stay close to the body, the elbows go back, you chaturanga down. We're down on the mat, and now shoulders up toward the ears, down your spine, look up, lift up into cobra, and release. And then find your way to downward facing dog. Down dog here. Inhale and exhale. Whew. All right, in this down dog, we'll just do a little hip releasing. So take the right leg up and take it in some circles, little circles, one direction, and then a little bigger. And then pause and go the opposite direction, smaller, bigger. And then go ahead and step your right foot forward, your left foot, walk up to the top of your mat. Take a half lift, forward fold, float the arms out and up, palms touch. And hands come heart center. Okay, we're still together here. Sweep the arms up, inhale, exhale, swan dive. Take a half lift, forward fold, find your plank. Knees up or down, plank, nice strong plank, nice strong, nice strong chaturanga, and a nice cobra. And then releasing back and up into your down dog. This time, left leg is coming up and small circles and a little larger. And then pause and small circles the opposite leg and a little larger. And then step your left foot forward and take your journey to the top of your mat. Yay! Yay! All right, half lift when you get there, forward fold, and float the arms out and up, palms touch, and hands are coming heart center. Okay, ready to fly? Yes. So go ahead and just do your version of sun salutation. Okay, so we're at the top of the mat. We find mountain pose. We breathe and fold. Keep going. You're folding. You know what to do. Yep. You take your half lift. There you go. Keep going. You're going to plank. Work your way down to the earth. Add your back bend. There it is. Yep. And then what comes after back bend? Yep. Yes, exactly. So your body knows this, right? And release. What happens if you get to the top of your mat and you say, oh goodness golly gracious, I forgot to do this? Nothing, right? You just go, you just continue. So let's do the next side and finish up, right? So you inhale and exhale and you keep going. And whenever you're finished, we're going to meet back at mountain pose. So no rushing, just finish and come back to mountain pose. We all meet here. Yeah. Whew. And release. Great. Did everybody wind up at the top of their mat? Yeah, you all found your way home, right? There you go. Good work, everybody. All right. So let's work on some balancing now. Okay? All right. So we're going to take the feet hip-width distance apart. And in honor of things starting to bloom, let's do some trees so we can hopefully see some green leaves happening soon. The feet are hip-width distance apart. Oh, there you go. Already swaying. Your tree is in the breeze. Okay, so we want the feet to be nice and big. Lift your toes, spread them out, and then bring them down to the mat. So your feet are nice and big here. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Now we're nice and calm. And now we fix the gaze, right? Just gazing straight ahead, hands to the hips. And if you want to just go straight into tree, go straight into tree. Lift your right heel if you're taking it in stages. Turn your right knee out and kickstand your right foot. Okay? Center yourself and then decide if it's time for that right foot to come up. Yeah, we're all looking at each other, so we're kind of wiggling around. Okay, and maybe hands come to heart center. So try and look at something that isn't moving. Yeah, you can grow your branches anytime. And then release. Woo. Bring it back down, nice. All right, you guys are very adventurous tonight. You want to just go for it, right? None of this take it in stages stuff. All right, here we go. Feet are hip-width distance, and we're working on the left. So we can start here with the heel kickstanded, or just start moving right into your tree. Yeah. And then get centered and release. And feel your balance and shake it out. Okay, I just want to remind you, the knee is out, right? The knee stays pointing to the side. It doesn't come front. Can you see this okay, what I'm doing here with my knee? Does that make sense? Okay, so the body is going to try and throw the knee forward because that's more stable, but we want the knee out. Okay, so go ahead and find a nice fun tree, one on the right, one on the left. and just go for it. When you are finished, and not until you've done one tree on each side, just come back to your mountain pose and feel your balance. Feel your body balanced in space. Super. All right, everybody back. We're going mountain pose now, and then we'll take the legs wide. So the toes are turning out, the legs are wide, okay? And we're going to just bend the knees, drop the hips. Bend the knees, drop the hips. It's not back, it's down, okay? This is squat position, this is plie. Knees are going over the toes. Let's add some arms here. So the arms go straight up. We're in 5-pointed star. And now we come into moonflower, elbows to waist, knees bend. Inhale and exhale. Yep, keep going. Up and down. And the next time you're down in the full moonflower, just hold here. Inhale and exhale. And then slowly release the arms long overhead. Turn all 10 toes forward. Take your palms to face each other. Keep your arms by your ears and fold forward from the hip creases. Reach, reach, reach. We're reaching, reaching forward. The hips are over the ankles. Arms come out to the side. Inhale and exhale. Arms come back forward. And then hands down. So if your hands reach the mat, that's fine. If they don't, put them on your legs and just come into forward fold. Now, if the full forward fold is not good for you right now, then come into this much of a forward fold, or however much works. If you're in full forward fold, you want your neck long, so don't look forward. Let the crown of your head face the earth. So forward folds are very relaxing, right? And these are one of the things that can help you get ready to go to sleep. Go ahead and take your hands to your hips, come halfway up, and come the rest of the way up. And then just take your legs. Some of you like to hop, you can always do that. And come to the top of your mat. Take a few breaths. Notice how the breath is moving now. Inhale and exhale. We're working our way down. Sweep the arms up. Inhale. Swan dive, forward fold. Here we are back in forward fold again. Just take a breath. Slide your hands up to your thighs and take a half lift. Bring the hands back down. And we're going to step back to downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. And then just wiggle around. See if anything wants to be releasing here. Bring the knees down. Sit off to the side and take the legs forward. Okay. So calming the body down, right? We did a couple of standing forward folds, but the seated forward folds are even more relaxing. So Come on to seated with your legs forward. And we're going to keep this soft. So sweep the arms up, inhale, and then exhale forward and just let your body release into the forward fold. And as you breathe here, find one spot on your body that you can soften in this forward fold. And then start to walk your hands back up your legs. Sit up. Inhale the arms up. We're going into that soft forward fold again. Just keeping it soft. Find one thing you can soften up here. And then roll your hands up your legs, come back to seated, and just let your legs wiggle around a little bit. Give them a little shake. Inhale and exhale. All right. If you have a block, grab it and bring it near. If you don't have a block and you have a blanket or a pillow to elevate your hips a little, grab that. And if you have neither, don't worry about it, okay? We're going to sit at the center of our mat with the knees bent, the feet hip-width distance apart, holding on to the thighs, roll down. All right. Bring the hands down, inhale and exhale. So let's do a little more hip release here. We're going to go into the reclined pigeon. Take your right ankle across your left thigh, flex your right foot, draw your left leg in. Your left leg. Put your right hand through your legs and hold on to your left thigh. Okay, we start to feel a nice stretch in the right hip. Now check your left knee. You want your left knee to be in line with your left shoulder. Sometimes that knee wants to flop across the body toward the navel. Bring that left knee in line with your left shoulder. And just breathe into your right hip. Just let everything melt away. Now take your left leg straight up, point and flex. So at the end of the day, you know, the ankles worked hard, the feet worked hard. Give them a little attention here. Circle the ankle one direction and the other. And then bend your left knee, unwrap, give yourself a little hug here, double knee squeeze, rock side to side. Bring your right foot down, left ankle across the right thigh, and coming into reclined pigeon on the other side. Your left foot is flexed, your left hand goes in between the legs, you're holding onto your hamstring, or if that's not accessible, just hold on to your right leg somewhere. Breathe into that hip. Check the position of your right knee. Bring it in line with your shoulder. And just envision everything you don't want just leaving out from that hip, just releasing. And draw your right leg up, pointing and flexing the foot. Circle the ankle one direction and the other. And then go ahead and bend your knee back, unwrap your legs, give yourself a double knee squeeze, rock around, inhale and exhale. Happy baby time, okay? So go ahead and flex your feet like you're going to put footprints on the ceiling. And hold on. Maybe you hold on to your feet here, the knees are deeply bent, or maybe the feet are just not accessible. Hold on to your thighs. What's the name of this pose? Happy baby, so we want to be happy, right? And then if it makes you even happier, rock from side to side. Rocking your baby to sleep. And then come back to center, release, and let your feet come back down to the mat with the knees bent. Let your knees open and close a few times gently like butterfly wings. As you inhale and exhale. All right, and now reach around and get your block or your pillow or blanket. And once again, if you have neither, you could also just roll up the bottom half of your mat just to give the hips a little elevation. But if you don't do that, then the hips can stay right where they are. Okay? We're going to slide that block under the sacrum. Get comfortable here with the feet still flat on the mat, the knees bent. And then draw your legs in. And if it's okay for you, take your legs straight up. Now this brings a lot of blood flow to the head, so if you have high blood pressure or get migraines, this may be too much for you. You can bring your feet back down and just relax there. Okay, so this is legs up the wall, and at night, you might have your legs on an actual wall. We've got the feet higher than the hips higher than the heart a little higher than the head. So the blood is just flowing the opposite way. Your breath. Now we're going to try and get the breath to go all the way to the tips of the toes. So exhale. Nice deep inhale. Fill the whole body. And then exhale again. Bend your knees and bring your feet back down to the mat. Carefully lift off of anything that you might be resting on. Bring your spine back to the mat. We're going to give it a chance to just settle back down. Inhale and exhale. All right, let's work the hands a little bit. Gentle fist, wiggle the fingers, open and close. Roll the wrists around one direction and the other. Hands down by your side and carefully turn your head to the right. Bring it through center and to the left, just releasing the neck. Side to side, nice and smooth. And then coming back to center, and now just releasing anything that happens to be left, and also fighting wrinkles with some face yoga, nice lion's breath. Inhale, deeply scrunch up your face, and as you exhale, open your mouth wide, stick your tongue out, and say, ha! Release. Notice how your face feels and do it again. Inhale, and and release. Oh, I actually heard somebody that time. Inhale and exhale. Whew. Scan your body. See if any part of your body is telling you to move it or move in any particular way. And then settle into your final relaxation position for tonight. Your knees could be bent, your legs could be straight. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Settle onto the earth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Oh, the earth is there to hold you, support you. You let go of all effort. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Moving into final relaxation. So begin to bring your awareness back to your space. Invite a deeper breath. Start to bring movement back to your body. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. And on your next inhale, reach your arms long overhead. Take a nice stretch. Exhaling, draw your knees in. Give yourself a hug. And turning to your side, take a moment. Help yourself back up to a nice, easy seat. Palms together as you turn your gaze to your own good heart and your bright spirit. Thank and honor yourself for your practice, and we thank and honor each other for sharing this time. Namaste.